Aloha ohana. The winds, okay, I'm going to try that again. Aloha ohana. The winds are kicking up here where I'm staying in Kula. For those of you who have been free from seeing my just released previous video, it is free from being a live. It is an uploaded video. Please watch it. I share the story of what happened this morning at the Kihei market and my dear friend Monica's story, who lost everything. I also want to share with you some other things that I actually came into late last evening, and due to the fact that I had to be away to Kihei, for the reasons that I shared in my previous video that I uploaded, I was free from sharing this, but I feel it's vitally important that people get this information. So please remember, after this video goes live, to look in the comments section. I will have the direct links for what I am going to be on about here in this video. So what I'm going to start with is Honolulu Civil Beat, and pardon me, I'm going to be reading from this. I actually got this notification just after I arrived and set up for the Kihei market, which, by the way, I only got one session, and that was from the stall owner who's next to me. God bless her. Mahalo to Shirley for that. And she gave me a donation. I have since learned that the spiritual fair that I usually do at Wailea Healing Center or elsewhere here on island, that Judy has canceled it due to what is on. So financially, I am very much struggling, and I'm one of those ones who falls in the cracks. I refuse to go get FEMA. For all of you who are in the know, you understand why. I have yet to go file for a church that I saw because I'm spiritual and unsure if they would accept me due to the fact of who I am rather than religious. And thirdly, I don't qualify for unemployment here because I am self-employed. So there's really no assistance for me in that sense. So I rarely ever ask for love offering donations without necessarily giving sessions in return. However, my birthday is happening to come up here in just a few weeks. And usually my birthday month, I give love offering or I assist with sessions for whatever love offering donation you can give, which is the same thing I do when I'm out at the markets. When I do the pop-up markets or the spiritual fairs or what have you, I do such by love offering donation and of whatever you can give. Once I'm at Ace of Cups, because there's a percentage involved, I do ask for a specific love offering donation. And then certain other sessions and courses that I have and what have you, I do that as well. So I try to be in a balance because I do need to survive. Situations are shifting here with the winds kicking up and with other things which I'm about to share with you that is precipitating the need for either I'm going to have to find another place or I'm going to have to go back and live at my place. My place is still standing. It's quote unquote livable. However, what I'm about to share with you, that's going to severely change possibly. And I am concerned on many levels. And so being displaced, having to go back and live at my place in Lahaina, it would be emotionally difficult, financially difficult, because there really isn't any service there from consistently for me to be able to do work online. And then what I'm about to share with you. So this link that I got actually in a text message from Civil Beat, because I'm on their text message list. It is an article from about 15 hour gone called Raceway Under to Glue Down the Lahaina Fire's Toxic Ash Before Rains Wash It into the Ocean. So I'm going to be free from reading the entire article. You can go ahead and look it up on Civil Beat, or as I said, at the end of this video, after it goes live, I will put the link in the video description or in the comment section. What I did clue into, and you may be hearing the wind as it's smacking the shade at the present moment. The winds have kicked up and are getting stronger, which is of concern. So one of the things that I alluded to, or kicked into, or tuned into, I should say, with this article is, as you're reading it, unfortunately, when things like this happen, you start to think as the powers that be do, to be able to be 1 step to 10 steps ahead of them in what they're going to actually do. So this article, 3 paragraphs in, I guess, says, we're watching it closely. This we being, the watching it closely being Tropical Storm Fernanda that is headed our way. Now, Greg, last I looked at it late last evening, all of a sudden disappeared off of Zoom.earth. Plus, there is also a hurricane that is set to slam the Baja and California region of the mainland, which we could feel the effects of too. All snowballing, all things I shared in my live several lives ago, if you go see this. And this is something that I said I was concerned about, what they could use it for, that there could be an overabundance of rain, floods, that there could be mudslides, that there could be another firestorm that they would do. And here we go, right here in this article. We are watching it closely. It is going to be a pretty big change early next week, particularly Monday night. So this is code for Monday night, coming Monday night, we could see something again here. Okay, and it goes on to say most of the rainfall should pass south of Big Island, but showers could lash windward areas of Hawaii Island and Maui. It goes on, and if you actually read into it and you're able to see the message behind the message, you can see they're going to be targeting us. As I said to you in several live videos ago, this is free from over. And what I'm also about to share with you is probably going to shock some of you. And there was a video that went out yesterday by the natives with 3 demands. And one of those demands, as I'm hearing sirens starting, where they're going to, I'm not sure, but I do hear them. I'm not sure if it's coming out on the live, but but there are sirens. This video was by the natives, by the native Hawaiians, and they requested, or rather demanded, 3 different things. If you've been free from seeing that, I invite you to go find it. It's all over the internet. And in that demand one of them was to be kept in the loop, basically, to be part of the rebuilding operations. So I'm going to give you 3 other links in the comment section after this live, but I'm going to walk you through them right now. If you actually go to the government website here in Hawaii, it's governor.hawaii.gov/emergency-proclamations. You will see on there, it says a proclamation relating to housing. This was posted exactly a month and 2 days ago. So this was posted on 17 July of this year. So just a little over a month ago. So when you click on that proclamation related to housing, there's a whole different thing that's written here. Emergency proclamation related to housing. And in it, it says, please see emergency proclamation relating to housing here. So you click on this link and you're brought to a PDF file. And what I'm going to invite you to do is have a look at page 7. On page 7, there is something called suspension of laws. This is what the governor of this state did on 17 July. Suspended the ability for the repairs, renovation, occupancy of housing, infrastructure projects certified under this emergency proclamation. I hereby suspend the following statutes and regulations. And it lists, as more sirens are coming, I'm not sure what exactly is on. I hope we are in immediate danger. Having said that, it goes through each name of each of these statutes and regulations. I'm not going to give you the numbers. You can read them. But what is here is historic preservation. They are suspending historic preservation to get in what they want to do. They are suspending administrative supervision of boards and commissions. They are suspending appropriations to revert to the state treasury exceptions. Appropriation lapses, county organization and administration, civil service law, collecting bargaining in public employment, public officers, employees, including from collective bargaining, general fund, public agencies, meetings and records, and the list goes on. Applicability, wages, hours, and other requirements as well. All of these are being suspended. So what's been going around social media just recently that I have noticed, let me go a little further. Land use commissions, housing development, exemptions for statutes, ordinances, and charter provisions and rules, exemption from general excise tax, Hawaii Community Development Authority. All of these things are being suspended, and you can go ahead and read that in this document. So what's been going on around social media just now is that people are getting evicted, even in places who are, their houses are still standing, which has been a cause of concern for me because I have yet to share this about my story. I believe I haven't shared it in the live. But when I was first evacuated and I got to a place where I was safe and I contacted my property manager, the first text message or first words out of her mouth on the phone was, so did you get everything out of the place? And I was like, I evacuated. I didn't vacate. So although my place is still standing, I begrudgingly agreed to the $200 off, but at this point, I don't even know if I can afford to do that because I'm not making much income. So they're suspending all of these so that they can evict people, even people who have houses, through whatever means necessary of houses that are still standing, whether they're in the immediate fire area or nay, and doing such by the suspension of these rules, which is in complete defiance of what the Hawaiian people have asked for, have demanded for. So this is very disconcerting and very scary. And with this storm that is heading our way and we're in the process of with the winds, anything can happen. Any timelines are open. And it does bring me to a cause of concern. Something else I will share with you, which I thought was odd. Back in May, my insurance company for my car sent me a very odd message. Now, back in May, we had major fires or major anythings. We always have fires here on island. But on 19 May, I got an email from Progressive Insurance, who is my insurance for my car. And in this email, it states that, we're here for you in times of, hardship or in times of natural disasters. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, at the time, I was like, what the hell is this about, right? Now it's making sense. So these are things that are concerning to me. I am not sure exactly what's going to happen. I'm considering tomorrow possibly going back to my place. I'm not sure if I'll stay there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do or what's going to happen. Everything is up in the air for me. So having said that, as I started to say before, I'm not sure if I said it completely. Forgive me. It's been a very long 11 days and I'm still trying to keep my shit together and going through and healing my trauma, let alone what I'm dealing with here where I'm staying, and then also what I am experiencing when I do go out the few times that I do. Having said that, because of my situation, if any of you can please donate, I would very much appreciate it. And as I am up for it, I can record a session for you and get it to you. I can do it via phone if need be when I have service, wherever I'm at. I will be happy to do so, as I usually do for the month of September. So I will start that now. For any of you who are looking for a session, you can ask me 4 questions. And if you can give me a love offering donation of whatever you can give. Venmo is at Nenari Princess, Nenari Princess. My PayPal is my email address, which is nenari@diamondlady.net. If you can please send it as friends and family as a gift, because otherwise they charge and take out fees. And is the whole reason I have yet to set up a GoFundMe yet, for that reason, because they charge fees. And it saddens me that all the people who have GoFundMes, including my dear friend who I just did the video for, they take a percentage of that money. I get they need to make money too, but really, at this time, it's difficult as it is. So if at all possible, I would dearly and deeply appreciate any assistance that you can give. It means the world to me, and I will keep you updated with things as I come into more things and as I move through this experience being here on island. And I love you all, my ohana, my soul family. And for all of you who are being evacuated at home in Canada, I have seen floods everywhere. Somebody just sent me a TikTok video of all the disasters that are happening, or that happened 2 days gone on 17 August. It just, around the earth. It just breaks my heart. Our Aina, our land, our Ohana, our family, our soul family, our earth family, our animals, the children. So many children, that's the other thing. There's so many children that have perished in this fire, that nobody's talking about, either, because they were all sent home from school. And a lot of them their parents were working at that time and had no way to get out. Animals as well, wildlife being destroyed, not just here, but I mean everywhere. It's very disheartening and very sad. And I love all of you. And I'll be back soon with another update. Aloha.